Book of Heaven, Volume 17, June 10th, 1924. One who lives in the divine will must enclose everything. The divine will is beginning, means, and end of man. This morning, having received Holy Communion as usual, I was saying to my dear Jesus, "My sweet life, I do not want to be alone while being with you, but I want everything and everyone together with me. And not only do I want all your children forming a circle around you, but I also want the circle of all things created by you, so that together with me, in the endlessness of your most holy will in which I find everything, prostrate at your feet, all together we may adore you, thank you, bless you." In the meantime, I could see all created things as though running to form a circle around Jesus, so that each one of them might pay its homage to him. And I added, "See, my love, how beautiful your works are. How the sun, breaching with its rays, while prostrating itself to adore you, rises up to you to embrace you and kiss you. How the stars, forming a crown around you, smile at you with their sweet twinkling and say to you, 'Great are you. We give you glory forever and ever.' How the sea runs, and with its harmonious murmuring, like many silvery voices, says to you, 'Infinite thanks to our Creator.' And I, together with the sun, embrace you and kiss you. With the stars, I recognize you and glorify you. With the sea, I thank you." But who can say everything I was saying, calling all created things around Jesus? If I wanted to say everything, I would be too long. It seemed to me that each created thing had a distinct office to be able to pay its homage to its creator. Now, while I was doing this, I thought to myself that I was wasting time and that this was not the thanksgiving to be given to Jesus after communion. I said this to Jesus, and he, all goodness, told me,
"My daughter, my will contains everything, and one who lives in it must let nothing escape her of all that belongs to me. Even more, if only one thing escapes her, it is enough to say that she does not give me all the honor and the glory which my will contains. Therefore it cannot be said that her life is complete in it, nor does she give me the requital of all that my will has given her. In fact, I have given everything to one who lives in my will, and I go to her as though in triumph upon the wings of my works, to give her the new requital of my love, and she must come along the same path as mine, to give me the new requital of her love. Would it not be delightful for you, if you had made many beautiful and various works, and someone whom you love placed them around you to please you, and showing them one by one said to you, 'See, these are your works. How beautiful this one is. How artistic is this other one. And in this third one, what great mastery. And in this fourth one, how much variety of colors. What enchantment in this other one. What joy would you not feel? What glory for you?' So it is for me, more so since, having to centralize everything within her, one who lives in my will must be like the heartbeat of all creation, in such a way that as all things palpitate within her by virtue of my will, she must form one single heartbeat to return to me, in that heartbeat, the heartbeats of everyone and of everything, and to bring me back the glory and the love of all things which came out from me. I must find everyone in the soul in whom my will reigns, so that, containing everything, she may give me all that the others should give me. My daughter, the living in my will is very different from the other sanctities, and this is why, until now, the way and the true teachings of living in it cannot be found. It can be said that the other sanctities are the shadows of my divine life, while my will is the source of the divine life. Therefore be attentive in the exercises of the living in my will, so that from you may come the true way and the exact and precise teachings, so that those who want to live in it may find, not the shadow, but the true sanctity of the divine life. Furthermore, since my humanity on earth was in my divine will, there was not a work, thought, word, etc., which was not enclosed in me, so as to cover all the works of creatures. It can be said that I had a thought for each thought, a word for each word, and so with all the rest, to glorify my Father completely, and to give light, life, goods, remedies to creatures. Now, everything exists in my will, and one who must live in it must enclose all creatures, so as to go through all my acts again, and place on them another beautiful divine shade, taken from my will, to give me the requital of what I did. Only one who lives in my will can give me this requital, and I await her as the means to be able to place the divine will in communication with the human, and to give her the goods it contains. I want the creature as the intermediary who, going through the same path which my humanity covered in my will, may open the door of the kingdom of my will, which had been closed by the human will. Therefore, your mission is great, and it takes sacrifice and great attention.
Then I was feeling immersed in the supreme volition, and Jesus continued.
My daughter, my will is everything and contains everything. And then it is beginning, means, and end of man. This is why in creating him, I did not give him any law, nor did I institute sacraments, but I gave man my will alone, because, as he would find himself in the beginning of it, it would be more than sufficient so that he might find all the means to reach, not a low sanctity, but the height of the divine sanctity, and therefore find himself in the port of his end. This means that man was to need nothing but my will alone, in which he was to find everything in a surprising, admirable, and easy way to render himself holy and happy in time and eternity. And if I gave him a law after centuries and centuries of creation, it was because man had lost his beginning, and therefore he had lost the means and the end. So the law was not beginning, but means. But in seeing that, with all my law, man was getting lost. In coming upon earth, I instituted the sacraments as stronger and more powerful means to save him. But how many abuses, how many profanations, how many used the law and the very sacraments to sin more and to fall into hell. While with my will alone, which is beginning, means, and end, the soul places herself in safety, she rises to divine sanctity. She reaches, in a complete way, the purpose for which she was created, and there is not a shadow of danger that she might offend me. So the safest way is only my will. The very sacraments, if they are not received in order with my will, can serve as means of condemnation and of ruin. This is why I inculcate my will so much, because the soul being in her beginning, the means will be favorable to her, and she will receive the fruits which they contain. On the other hand, without it, the sacraments themselves may be a poison for her, which may lead her to eternal death.
Thank you for being a part of our community here at Divine Will app. If you enjoy listening to Jesus's lessons on how to live in the divine will, please give this video a thumbs up. Your likes help us reach more souls yearning to live in the kingdom of the divine will. We'd love to hear your thoughts and reflections, so drop a comment below. Your insights not only enrich our community, but also inspire others on their spiritual journey. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel. By joining us, you're helping to spread the news of the kingdom of the divine will, so that together we can bring His kingdom to reign on earth as it is in heaven. In the divine will, always.